Hey guys, I have it in my hand. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be reviewing the Loreal Infallible Total Cover Foundation. If you're wondering why I'm wearing the same outfit and makeup that I was wearing in the last video, it's because I'm doing 2 reviews in one day. Hashtag mom life. I saw it in store and really wanted to try it out because it does claim to be a full coverage foundation and I'm all about that full coverage life. So I really wanted to try this out, see if it works, see what the consistency is like, and see if I like it. So if you want to see me try this out and hear what my thoughts are on it, then just keep watching. This is what it looks like. I picked up the shade 305 Natural Beige. That's usually the shade that I'm in all of the L'Oreal foundations. I have the Pro Glow foundation, I have the Infallible Pro Matte foundation, and I'm in Natural Beige in every single one of those shades. So that's the shade that I always pick up. And I feel like they're all like the same as far as number goes. Like they all have a 5 in it, which is really cool, so it makes it a little bit easier to select. So in the Infallible Pro Matte, I'm 105, and in the Pro Glow, I'm 205, and then this one, I'm 305. So that should make selecting your color a little bit easier if you own any of the other L'Oreal foundations from the Infallible line. Okay, so some of the claims of the foundation is that it's supposed to be a 24-hour foundation, full coverage with a weightless feel and a natural finish. So hopefully it meets up with those claims. I've never had any issues with any of the Infallible foundations that I've tried out in the past. So hopefully this works out for us. If you're wondering why I have like splotches and things on my face, I'm actually reviewing a color correcting palette right now. So that video should already be up. So I'll leave it down below in the description bar if you guys want to see it. All right, so I have my little handy dandy notes down here. The foundation also comes in 12 different shades. L'Oreal is really great at making sure that there's a shade for everybody out there. And if for some reason you can't find your exact shade, you can always pick up 2 shades and just mix them together. So, all right, so I guess we'll go ahead and start to apply this baby and see if it lives up to its claims. Okay, so I'm gonna do one side with a beauty blender and then the other side with a brush just to see if there's any difference in application and just to see if applying it one way is better than the other. Ooh, the texture is different. It's not super liquidy, it's kind of like moussey. So this is what it looks like straight out of the tube. It's very moussey in texture, and I think that that's what's going to help it feel lightweight. And you can see that it's not runny at all. That should be interesting to try out. So I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna dot it all over my face, and then I'm gonna go in with a beauty blender on that side and then a brush on this side. Okay, so first I'm just going to take a beauty sponge and I'm going to go ahead and blend out this side and just go on in with it. So far that's blending it out nicely. I have a feeling though it's going to blend out a lot better with a brush because of the consistency. I feel like foundations that have a thicker consistency blend out a lot better with a brush. All right, so now that I'm looking a little bit closer, I feel like blending it out with a beauty blender is leaving like these weird little patches. All right, so this is the side blended out with a beauty blender. I feel like it just doesn't look as full coverage as I was expecting with the beauty blender. I'm not sure if it's because the beauty blender picked up a lot of the product and kind of kept it. Let's just build upon that side really quick and see if it looks cakey or anything. I can still see like a little bit of my freckles too. All right, so Alright, so it built up really nicely on this side. It doesn't look or feel cakey. It still feels really lightweight on the skin. So now we're going to go ahead and go in with the brush on the other side and see if there is a difference. Yeah, I feel like it blends out a lot better with a brush. And I think it's attributed to the consistency of it. Alright, so we have the beauty blender side and the brush side. I feel like the brush side won for me. I kind of knew it because the consistency of it was relatively thick, and I feel like thicker foundations blend out a lot better with a brush as opposed to a beauty blender. So brush wins, yay! Alright, so now that I have the foundation on, I'm going to go ahead and finish off the rest of my makeup, and I will BRB. Alright, so we finished off the rest of our makeup. Hello. And now we're just going to go on to the wear test. I'm going to wear it for a few hours just to see how it holds up. It does claim to be an up to 24-hour wear foundation, so we're just going to go ahead and put it to the test and see how long it lasts. I'm not going to be wearing it for 24 hours exactly, but I am going to wear it for as long as I can, and then I'll come back and share with you guys my final thoughts on it. Hey guys, so I am back to see how the foundation did and give you guys my final thoughts on it. So right now it is 9:03 p.m. I put the foundation on around like 2:30-ish, so it's been about 6.5 hours-ish, and we're just gonna go ahead and see how this foundation did, shall we? Okay, so the foundation does not look bad at all. Usually by the end of the night, I get oiliness right here in the center of my forehead. There's no oiliness at all, you guys can see. No grease balling going on here. My laugh lines did crease up a little bit. That tends to happen though with any foundation that I use. By the end of the day, my laugh lines just are a little creasy. This is actually not that bad though. It's been worse. I am a nose toucher though in this area, so that's why the foundation doesn't look super full coverage right there, is because I do touch my nose all throughout the day. Yeah, it's just a habit for me to touch my nose all throughout the day. I'm doing it now. See, I can't stop. My hands just go for the nose. So that doesn't really bother me too much. The rest of my face looks really good though. You guys can see over here looks really nice still. The coverage still looks really good by the end of the day. So yeah, after 6.5 hours-ish, everything looks pretty good. So I guess all in all, it's a really good foundation and I will continue to use it. I did have high expectations for this foundation because I do love the other two L'Oreal Infallible foundations. So I was really hoping that this one would meet its marks, and it did. Alright, so that's going to be it for this foundation review. I hope it was helpful for you guys in deciding whether you want to try it out or not. I really like it, so I hope you guys do get a chance to try it. I think it's a really cool foundation, and I love a good full coverage foundation, so this is bomb. But that's going to be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to give me suggestions in the comment section on any other products to review. I especially love to review drugstore products, but if you guys have high-end products that you want me to review too, just let me know down below and I'll definitely get to that. And yeah, I think that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and wash my face off and put on a mask. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!